Today I made my homemade lemonade water and I am going to be cleaning up the area back here by our pool just because we've had a lot of strong wind and past couple of days. So put that down real quick and I'll show you guys. Just I've been really good at keeping them. No, I'm just kidding. But there are just a couple of leaves here and I don't want them to fall into the pool. So I'm going to sweep this up today. We have our cushions over here and I want to spray some of this antimicrobial cleaner on it. So the one that I have right now is the Microban 24 multi-purpose cleaner in the fresh scent. And I'm just going to spray them and leave them out on the deck to get absorbed by the sun. It's just to like clean them off a little bit without actually spraying them with water. So I'll do that for today. And then what I've also been doing is keeping up with our pool. So we decided this year, or I decided this year, that I wanted to start taking care of our pool. I've been doing a decent job at it so far. I scrub along the tile over here and on the walls. I do have a creepy crawler and a robot that cleans the floor. So today what I've been doing weekly is just checking the pH levels to see where we're at, if we need to add any chlorine, alkaline. I also have stabilizing tablets right now that's circulating in our little duck. So he keeps the chlorine stabilized because we don't have a screened in porch, so a lot of the absorption from the sun can actually absorb the chlorine, so it looks like there's less in the pool. But so far everything's been good since I got that stabilizing tablets. Been doing a lot of research, keeping up with my my local pool people at Leslie's Pools. I definitely recommend them if you have one in your area or if you are in the South Florida area. Leslie's Pools, I cannot say anything but the best from the guy that I have there. Very knowledgeable, senior veteran in pools. So before I go to him, I try to do my homework first, and then he usually says either yay or nay. So far he's been saying I've been doing a good job, so I can't complain. But this is what I use to test out our pH level. There's a lot of glare, sorry guys. So I got this off of Amazon. I mean, you can get them at your local pool, your pool store, or you can get them off of Amazon. Walmart even has them. They're just really easy pH strips that you dip into the pool for a second. So it has the coloring strips here that you can use to match up, and it'll tell you like where you are. You essentially want to stay in these areas that have the brackets around it, just because that's a good place to be. You can be a little bit higher. I wouldn't recommend going too hard because depending on what that chemical is, you don't want it to start hardening in your pool or hardening the filters. That could be damaging to your pool pump and your filter system. So I'll do that today, clean up here, and then just go around and wet all of our little plants. I did start to repot a few. I'll show you guys here. It's our lemon tree. It's a little baby right here. It's so cute. I actually started that one from seed. I had a few seeds that I had got from a really juicy lemon, and I just decided that it would be fantastic to go ahead and try and see if I can start this little guy from seed. So I did transfer him last week. Has a pretty good root system so far. So I have this soil that has some fertilizer in it, but that one seems to be doing okay so far. I don't want to keep an eye on it just in case. I also have my bunching onions that are doing pretty well here. I will transfer these soon, but I want to transfer them into our garden boxes because I do want them to get a little bit bigger, and I do have some seeds left over. But I've snipped these and used them in some of our food when we're cooking, and I mean, they're pretty resilient. They grow back really fast. So same thing with our basil right now. It's kind of, gonna be honest with you, it's kind of on the twiggier side. Sorry. We have a whole bunch of spider webs over here. So it's on the twiggier side. I did cut it back just a little bit. Some of these other twigs I'll cut back also, because see, they're just breaking off. It's not allowing for it to get the best nutrition to the parts that are actually branching. So that's something to keep in mind if you are doing any kind of plants. I mean, this is pretty all around the board. Any areas that are dead or not budding, I would recommend just going ahead and snipping those off, just because at the end of the day, it's kind of like hair, right? You get dead ends and you have to cut them off in order for your hair to continue to grow, because then you're just sending nutrition to areas that are not expanding. So you want to make sure that you're just keeping it good. This one right here, these are florals. Hold on. These are floral parts of your basil. You don't want these. So I actually have to trim this one off. You usually trim it right here at the bud area. And that's just because what ends up happening, and this is what happened and I didn't know before, is that you want to cut these because then it ends up causing these twiggy root-like systems. So when I first got this basil, you know, I didn't know any better and I just kept it, and I thought the florals were actually kind of like seeds and it would fall off into the soil and it would cause more propagation. That's not the case. It actually keeps it very twiggy. You want to cut those off as soon as they bud. So I've been doing a pretty good job by cutting those here. So you'll see like new systems here, new systems here. So here's another floral that I'll have to cut off. Yeah, but pretty much it's been doing pretty good. This one's been really resilient. I've cut it all the way back before and it comes back. And then I just potted this one. This is our mum. I had her from last year, and I had got her just as a seasonal plant, and then I saw that they actually do really well here in South Florida because of all the sun that it needs. It needs full sun. So here she is. She's been doing really, really well. She has new little buds that are coming in. So I just repotted her in here because I had her in the original container that she came in, and I wanted her to expand a little bit more. But she's pretty good. She's been doing well. I'm going to water her. So over here I have this huge bonsai tree. I actually got this at an estate sale. I didn't know what it was, but I really liked it. And then I found out it was a bonsai tree. And you know, bonsai trees are really not supposed to be this tall. So I actually cut her back a couple. I'm a little scared because my mother-in-law says that I should cut her up to here, right here, and have her bush out more. I'm a little nervous about doing it, to be honest. I'll try it, see what happens. But I have this one. I really don't know if this is a bird of paradise. I believe it is, or a family of it. But this one I cut back all the way, and this one just started to grow back a leaf. So I'm really happy about that. I want to replant this one. I gotta get a bigger pot because I feel like this pot is suffocating it. So that's something you also want to pay attention to, is if your flowers need more space to grow, and this one definitely does. Down here, I don't know what this is called. I really don't. My mom actually propagated this one for me, and they grow really, really well. You can see their root systems are pretty good. I want a taller pot for this one because I think that it would look beautiful cascading down. And as you can see here too, this was Scott's little guy. He actually did that in a pottery class that we took together. It was just painting pottery. So he even put his little initials there. This was like, I think, our first or second date, something like that, but it's really cute. And then over here, my poor little baby. My mom just gave this to me. It's a Savannah white geranium, and you can see here she's got some duds, so I gotta clean her off water her today because I just planted her on Sunday, so I want to make sure she stays good. And I'll plant this one. Also don't know the name of it. But yeah, we're doing pretty good back here. I do want to get a rug that goes here, and then I also want to get one that goes over there. You know, like what our color scheme is going to be. But so far, this is where we're at. I really like how things have came together in the past year. Around this time, our pool deck was hideous, if you guys don't remember. I can leave that, that video down below for you guys. We also have our mango tree that is flourishing over here. Looks beautiful. It's gonna be a little miniature one, but I can't wait for it to get full grown and start giving us some fruit. But yeah guys, so let's get into cleaning this little area up and watering our flowers. So in these past few seasons that I've been going through, it's been difficult. It has definitely shown through my YouTube. I haven't been on here as much, and it's just been between life and things that can bring us down very easily. So I've been struggling for the past 3 years trying to conceive, and we've had our ups and downs on what we should do as far as becoming parents. And we decided to go a route of IVF, and I have definitely joined a group on Facebook. I tried to do a challenge, a 5-day challenge of yoga to kind of just give myself peace and relax my mind with all the things fluttering about how to become a parent and the times that you should become a parent has just been very overwhelming for me these past couple of years. So what I've decided to do is try to see things that calm my mind, things that give me peace. And in the past coming couple of months, it's definitely been coming outside, getting some fresh air, doing my flowers, just stuff like that, little things that make me happy. So I wanted to share this quote with you. So the quote is by Stacy London. It states, "You should feel beautiful and you should feel safe. Surround the things that will bring you peace of mind and peace in spirit." And that's something that I've been reflecting on just because I do want to have peace in mind. A lot of what I do on a daily basis is very stressful. I work full time on top of just dealing with the public can sometimes be difficult, as well as being in the health field. It's also difficult. So health, medical, anything like that, especially when you're dealing with people when they're not feeling well, can also bring stress into the people that are actually taking care of you. So with that being said, these past couple of months has just been kind of difficult, and I've been trying to find ways of how to best relieve that kind of negativity out of my life and just find more peace. So I hope this quote and this video helps you guys to either identify with what is causing you stress in your life and what things you can do to help relieve that stress and just find peace within yourself, whether it's reading a good book, listening to calm music. Some people enjoy art. Some people enjoy, just taking a walk outside and getting fresh air. Whatever it is that puts you at peace, I hope that this video gives you the inspiration to do that today. And I'm really grateful to have you guys here on my channel, and I hope that we can work on this together. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys got some ideas for either finding peace within yourself or some gardening or even pool inspiration. We will be showing you a little bit more of that area that we had a tarp on, that area we're working on. It is taking a little bit longer than we anticipated, just because between the weather and just trying to find material has been a little bit on the hard side. But I hope you guys stick around, and I'm glad that you guys are here on my channel. See you in the next one. Bye.